This is what it's all about as a player when you're coming up against the very, very best. And this is what you want to do as an individual. You want to see what you're like against the very, very best in your country and the very, very best in the world. And this is going to be a really intriguing test for Spezia. Something they may feel that they can get something wrong, but you know Juventus at any given time, they can create chances. But at the moment, a little bit fragile at the back, ill-disciplined as well with a few
Vincenzo Italiano, what a proud moment for him. Up against the best in the land. Under the stewardship these days of Andrea Pirlo. Formidable player. And turning his hand to coaching now. What a great job in prospect for him. A club formed in 1906. He managed in a very curious way. Dybala now. Morata has McKennie arriving. And that's into the side netting.
That's how quickly things can change there. Probably they'll have the ball at the back there.
Trouble to Ferencvaros this coming week is Cuadrado. Wriggling away from Bastoni. He's done wonderfully well to work any sort of an angle for a cross. Complaining about an elbow.
Yeah, he's saying that's count against him wide. And then come back in if he has to.
Cuadrado quickly into Dybala now. Morata on the move ahead of him. Dybala has the angle, but he hasn't got the finish. Poked on by Bentancur. And look at the run here of McKennie, unselfishly tees it up, and Alvaro Morata tucks it in. They look across at the sideline in frustration.
Well, it's brilliant build-up play, isn't it?
Well, goal given. Alvaro Morata puts Juve in front. Unselfish play going forward there from Juventus, and a simple finish in the end.
Well, it's funny, isn't it? Because when the ball's played through to McKennie...
I think he almost thought, well, OK, we'll take it. Morata, lovely interchange here. Oh, and Chiesa squeezing it wide.
Well, he should have scored, but the exquisite ball from McKennie round the corner to Morata. He's not in an offside position there, that's clearly to point.
Now Morata. Driving through, really strong, positive running by Morata, and it's a super finish. Well, this time the arm is raised, and offside has been given.
I think it's when the original ball was...
The frame, they shuttle it back one or two frames, you probably wouldn't notice, and can you be exactly sure that it's that frame where they hit it? Richie's going for the return here. And when he's on the ball, you know that he's a player who can make this Juve team tick, and what a glorious pass that is. Chiesa, support there with him. Richie, Bartolome. And Zola is on to this. And for a moment it looked as if Juve might even present him with a second chance. And Zola teeing up Richie. It ensured the 1-1 draw on aggregate. And then that Spezia went up. They finished 5 places above Frosinone in the regular season. Teeing it up here. Oh, the deflection! It's in! Pobega deflected, and Spezia score against the champions. There's a moment that will be etched into Spezia folklore.
Well, it's a brilliant counter-attacking goal there.
Freshly credited with the goal, despite the slight nick on the way through. And here's Nzola. Suddenly they've got their tails up, Spezia.
This could be the seasons where sides that haven't won the leagues for a while, could certainly be surprise league winners.
Head down here, Morata, McKennie in the middle, and McKennie! Oh, goodness. It was a foot race between McKennie and the two Spezia defenders.
Great change of runs, good assist as well, good energy.
Well, an intriguing and at times controversial first 45 minutes in Cesena, with Juventus, the champions, getting the benefit of any doubt. So Spezia holding the champions 1-1, followed by Xhabo. Kenny losing out to Agudelo, who skips and hurdles past his man. And a second, he's away from Danilo. Here's Agudelo for Spezia, and it's behind Nzola, and Bonucci can mop up. Nzola, he's a handful. That's well, a slight surprise, it's Dybala. But here is the return of Cristiano Ronaldo. Morata, great ball, Cristiano Ronaldo! Back from COVID-19, back in business. And Juve back in front.
Well, you just can't keep him out of the headlines, can you? Cristiano Ronaldo, and it makes an immediate impact, even just before the goal, his movement and his energy levels. Brilliant ball there from Arthur into
Salva Ferrer. Bartolomei outside him. That's a great ball in as well. It needed defending and Cuadrado got there. It's another example, a glimpse of him, the authority he has on the rest of the team. That's a great header down, and the goalkeeper keeps it out initially. Agudelo knocks it in, but the whistle has gone, and it won't count. I wait with bated breath. Off they go again, and here's Rabiot in behind. Morata's unguarded. Rabiot's going to walk it in, and it's a third goal for Juventus as the cream finally comes to the top.
Well, again, it's just another midfield run there, and it's another high line. But he does well to compose himself. The square ball's to Morata, and when he cut inside there, really he felt they just had to square it to Morata. The minute he cut inside, it done well.
Zola for Spezia. Now this would be quite a comeback if they can manage something, but Bartolomei pulls the trigger and fires it wide.
Well, he's had 3 chances from this.
95% will be about Ronaldo, I bet you. Here's Salva Ferrer. Oh, Cuadrado let it run! Well, maybe he shouldn't have done. Torino scored 9 goals in 37 second-tier matches last season. There was a pullback there, which the referee has let go. Bartolomei may be picked up on that in a moment. Here's Chiesa. And Chiesa goes down, that's a penalty. A yellow card for good measure for the earlier challenge too. Here's Covadel facing one of the world's very greatest players here. Ronaldo, Panenka style, makes it 4-1 Juve. And he has another for this burgeoning Cristiano Ronaldo collection.
This was the decision that was made there. I think it's soft. But he has come.
Salva Ferrer. And here's Bastoni. Bastoni. Heavy touch from Nzola, but he gets it back off Demiral. Only Agudelo really up with him at the moment. Everybody coming from deeper. That's a fine effort. And Esteves, the Spezia substitute.
Well, certainly they have kept fight.
Different priorities for Juventus. What a scoreline for Juventus to celebrate the club's 123rd birthday after a couple of indifferent results against the likes of Crotone and Hellas Verona. Juve reinvigorate their title defence with their first Serie A win over Spezia. The damage really all coming from the changes made in the second half, led at the forefront, of course, by Cristiano Ronaldo. 2 goals for him, 1 from the penalty spot, after they were 1-1 at the break. At the likes of Rabiot, too, has